Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Alistair, and today I will be discussing a pre-release scenario that our teacher gave us. So, this was the scenario. We had three tasks: one, two, and three. So, this code was pretty much like us making a code for a manager of a parcel delivery service. So, like how he could check the size and weight of the parcel and if it could be accepted for delivery or not. So task 1, we had to check the size and weight of a single parcel. So each dimension must be not no more than 80 centimeters. So we had to ask for each dimension: length, width, height, like if it was 80 above or not. Then second one was the sum of the dimension cannot be over 200. So when you add up all those three dimensions, it cannot be over 200. And lastly, the weight of the parcel, the limit was 10 kg. So this is the code I came up with and these are some like sentences kind of I gave, so like for me to understand later on for the test and stuff. But let's not focus about that. And you can also read this if you don't understand, if it makes it easier for you to understand. So at first I started my constants variables. Wait, those are variables, sorry. Variables, so like width, length, height, the sum, weight, and the price. So I put all of them as float because you don't know, maybe like because the size can be in centimeters, so like it can be like 8.5 because floats make it go into decimals, the numbers. So I start with like width equals float input, and like I asked them the size and I put like in centimeters, and then I did that for all three: width, length, and height. So like I did the same thing, so they will be able to enter. Next I moved on to weight, so like I asked them the weight. This is also going to be float. I made it float, so like just in case if it's like more than, like it's not whole numbers. And I put in kilograms, and then in the end I put like sum. So this is the max of width, length, total of width, length, and height. That would be, so it's pretty simple. Like sum equals, first you have to set up a variable, then you have to pretty much set up like width plus length plus height. This is pretty easy, at least I think. And just ignore these if you want, because like these are just like making the code look neat. I just like having them for some reason. And then like next in the scenario was like um valid validation and stuff. Unsuitable parcel rejected, but then I did this like move on like later on in the code. I skipped on to output if the parcel is accepted or rejected. So I put like the limits over here after that, and then again making it neat as usual. And then I put their like weight and stuff. So like the width is, then the width they added, the length they added, height, then I calculated the sum and then height. So I added those, and then in the end, so this is I think where it gets complicated. So like I used if, so like if the width is over 80, it's gonna print this. The width can't be over 80. So, and then if the width is below 80, it would print this: the width is good. And then it would just ignore this one and then print this. Same with length, height, and with the sum, as like it couldn't be over 200, so I made it 200. And then same with the is good and bad. And then with the weight, same thing. next i did Next I printed like the reason the parcel was rejected. So I pretty much did this code like again kind of, but then I did this part. So like output if is accepted or rejected, and all the reason why the parcel was rejected. Next, oh oops. Next I moved on to like um creating like if the delivery is rejected or accepted. So uh now I did like this part, the if it's accepted or rejected. So I just put like if width over 80 or length over 80 or height, sum and weight. If either of those are over the limit, then it's gonna print this. Sorry, your delivery has been rejected, but you can try changing it. So it's in limits. And next, if it doesn't matches this thing, so like I use else, it would just print your your parcel is in limits. Let's move on. So like we move on to the next task. So next I print the price when the weight. So I told the user the prices and stuff, but then this is where I wasn't able to complete this task. So I did the this is task 3. So we moved on to task 3, and then task 2, actually, yeah, I skipped that, sorry. Task 2 was pretty much the same as task this much of task 3. So output numbers of parcels, I didn't understand that either. I asked my teacher. And then I might like post a better video of this improvement. So like this price, I put the first one like if it's between 1 and 5, it will be cost $10. So if weight is below 10, equal below or equal to 10. So this is equal sign. Oh my god. So like before below or equal to 10, the price will be 10. Oh my god. Weight below or equal to 5, the price will be 10. And then it prints the price of your parcel delivery will be, then I print the price 10, obviously. So this is the code I came up with, and if there's any better suggestions of improving it, please comment down below how to improve it. I will appreciate it. Thanks and goodbye.